Such a weird system.
Such a stupid system. Okay, apparently we are live. It is again incredibly hard to tell because for some reason everything in streaming has changed and I still don't understand what the hell is supposed to be going on. So you'll have to bear with me while I try and find where the hell anything is. There's the live stream apparently. Okay, we've got to pause that and actually get into the motherfucker. Yes. Sound? Are we not getting any sound? Please let me know if you can't hear us or if it's just a bit quiet. Because, again, they changed everything, so I don't know. I'm going to have to type this out. Can you hear me? There's a meh. So I have no idea what the fuck's going on because YouTube is fucking useless. Yes, you can hear me. Oh, thank fucking Christ.
Oh God, what is with this? Like, look, I'm trying to go on there and look for your live stream on my thing.
So?
And it's not.
Well, you're on videos for starters.
Yeah, but shouldn't it be on there?
It'll be on the main channel. If you there, see.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's not a video, like I said. Yeah, because
so wank.
I don't know what they've done. I don't know why they did it. Probably to spite me in particular, but yeah, we can't host things where we used to host them. The live streaming channel is not there anymore, and for some fucking reason, it wants you to use Creator Studio, but the new version of Creator Studio is fucking garbage. YouTube, like, I know people always used to complain about changing YouTube, and I've never had any problems with the changes until the new version of Creator Studio, which is much, much prettier and fucking useless. It is so annoying. So now, for now, we have to start these streams and just try and find the fucking stream.
Just guess.
How fucking useful is that? Thank you so much, YouTube, you creator gods, that you just give us the tools to make our lives harder. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. This week not made terrible by myself, but just by the inevitability of the uselessness of YouTube. Does this even have the name? Yep. It has the correct name. Does this have to be so difficult? Apparently, yes. How are we doing today? If you hadn't noticed, I'm a little bit fucked off. No one likes Studio Beta. No, it's so fucking bad. It's so bad. I'm sitting here and I'm like, just give me something that I can use. Give me the thing that worked before. I don't understand why. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Yeah. How are we doing? Let's talk about something slightly less irritating. I've got 50 billion fucking Mega Drive / Genesis controllers. Who wants one? I finally got the USB works in the Mega Drive Mini version of the controllers. Had to order them from America to make sure I actually got the ones I actually fucking asked for after 2 attempts. And had to spend significantly more on them, but I wanted them because I wanted them. The companies that sold the fucking wrong ones to me, have issued partial refunds. So basically, if I want the rest of my money back, I have to sell them on. So who needs 4 controllers
for a retro console?
for a very old console. I mean, they work, and well, I assume they work. There's no reason that they wouldn't. They certainly switch on. But I have 4 of them, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with them. I actually can't stand selling things, but I also can't stand just dealing with things either.
Don't talk to me about the fucking rewind. Oh my god.
I haven't seen the rewind.
And I was like, right,
have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. Right, let's see what they come up with this year, considering that last year was a massive backlash of how crap they are. And it came up on the screen, it's like, we heard your feedback, and now we're going to give you what you like. And all it was like the top videos on their channel at that time. It was nothing like they used to do. It was just footage from people's channels. And it's like, oh, right, okay.
Didn't they put PewDiePie back in it this year?
They put PewDiePie on it because obviously he's one of the top YouTubers. So, but
By far.
but at the same time, it's like it didn't have anything to do with him. It was just his content. It was incredibly lazy.
Oh, so he didn't, unlike you.
He didn't appear in it. He just had his videos.
Maybe
in
it was a cost-saving measure.
It is
I
very
mean, they usually spend a lot of money on it.
Yeah, no, but it must have been like, I think it was partly because we can't make anybody happy.
Honestly,
why don't we just use everything that everybody already knows?
The thing about YouTube Rewind is that I'm not in it, and so it is completely irrelevant
Fuck's sake.
to everybody ever. I mean, I can't imagine any other way of thinking about it. I'll be completely honest.
It's just, I watched it and then it finished and everything. I went, well, that was a thing. And then I was like, let's have a look at the ratios of the like and dislike. I went, oh, what a shock.
So was it basically much lower effort than last year's?
It's just people's footage. It's just an edited video of people's footage.
As silly as parts of last year's one, like Will Smith going, yeah, that's hot. Which is just a perfect meme. Yeah, okay. Like, I'm glad I didn't bother watching it, because it's all going to be a bit quiet. Sorry, let me be really noisy. There, turned it up. We turned up for what?
Turned up for shite.
Everything that doesn't have Sursic is garbage. Yeah, that's a fact, backed up by science. I don't know who doesn't really understand that.
So often, I'm going to have to put that on a t-shirt.
I don't think I came up with the phrase.
No, but backed up by science is pretty
That's
much...
a fact, backed up by all the
You
science.
say it all the time, though.
I mean, it's true, though. Someone said about the controllers, are they busted? No, they're fine, they work. It's just they're wrong.
They're very pretty. It's just they don't go with the Mini. They
don't work.
They go with the original console.
Yeah, so, like, we were talking about how could we flip these for maximum, like, getting money back and potentially even profit? It's like, why don't we sign them? And I'm like, nobody's going to buy them. No fucker's going to sign Sursic signed random. It's like so off-brand. I mean, I am a gamer.
Just random tat with your signature on it.
Who wants the sick branded chair we don't need anymore?
Spirit level.
Yeah. Sick branded. We've upgraded our treadmill and we don't need this one anymore. So it's just been... I've signed it in Tipex. Or whiteout or whatever Americans call it. Just start walking around the house finding things we don't need and signing them. Oh my god.
Yeah, he got the Mini and he tried ordering...
I bought mini controllers twice and they sent me ones for the original twice. And not like original controllers, just they are 8-bit Genesis / Mega Drive controllers, and there's 2 sets. One comes with plugs for the original and one comes with USB plugs which work on the Mini. Twice I got sent ones for the original hardware. Twice I have opened the box and gone,
you asked one of them, he went, I need to know,
are these definitely correct? I've already bought a set of them and they were fucking wrong. Can you please tell me whether or not, can you check? And they went, yeah, they're totally that. You'll get what you asked for. And then they sent me the wrong ones again. And I got the package and I just turned to you and I went, what's the betting that these are the wrong ones again? And you went, about 90%. And I was like, yeah, that would be funny.
I knew it'd be wrong.
Oh, I'm so fucking upset. But yeah. Hopefully the next thing...
Oh, you should be a pessimist about everything, because then you're never disappointed.
PC Master Race for the win. Not with the Mega Drive Mini.
I send you a Christmas present how?
You contact me on DMs and we could discuss. I don't have a PO box, but I have means of receiving things. It just depends how much work you want to put into it. Just joined, but all I can say is those wankers. Yes, they are wankers, all of them. Here you go. Whiskey, 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 whiskey. Press the join. Everybody should press the join. That is a fact backed up by all the science. Yeah. I say the next thing. Hopefully, we should have Mrs. Sick up and running with a new computer, and you're going to start doing work, aren't you?
Hopefully.
Instead of lounging around the house asking me to feed you grapes. That might have been a dream. I can't remember.
And laying on my fainting chair.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a fainting couch. It'd be better than this fucking couch. I hate this couch.
Do you imagine how much... Do you know how much fucking room those take up? They are huge.
I thought you were going to say... Can you imagine how much fainting I would have to do in order to have a fainting couch?
To justify a fainting couch.
I hardly ever faint. It's only once a week. Come on. I don't think we've ever discussed how fucking annoying this couch actually is, have we?
I don't know. We get pressured into getting furniture.
Oh, well, into being given furniture.
Yeah.
People try to give us. We don't do it anymore. We used to.
We need to save up to buy a couch that is actually comfortable.
This couch is fine.
It's fine, but it's very low down.
It's very annoying, and it fires the couch cushions off at a rate of fucking knots. And I've been meaning to sew some fucking some proper ridiculous strength Velcro to it, and I mean literal Velcro, not hook and loop tape. This is fucking legit shit, and I've been meaning to sew it to it, but who can be fucking asked, really? And the more time...
No, you have done it, and it came straight off.
Oh no, I stuck it to it. I didn't sew it to it.
Who's got time to sew?
Nobody.
Do you know...
Certainly not me.
One of the kids, they had like this cat cushion thing, and it got a massive hole in it, and they've left it in our bedroom and said, I'll sew it later, it's fine. It's been there like 8 months.
When it comes to sending sick stuff, I think you need to do it like a drug deal. You don't see each other. I quite like the idea of doing it like a
death letter drop in a bag somewhere.
I quite like the idea of doing a like the old
cable tie the cushions. That's such a good idea.
How would that even work?
Badly, but it would work for a bit.
What would we cable tie them to?
Tie the cushion to the wooden frame.
So we'd have to punch holes in the actual couch itself.
Yes.
That sounds like a fucking awful idea. No. Bad commenter.
Super glue it.
We need to clean them. The kids keep fucking puking on it too.
God, the amount of time, the amount of puke that's been on this couch, actually.
And the way that every time the girls are sick, they come and they lie on their belly somewhere. And then they're shocked when they puke. It's like, dude, that stinks. When it comes... The whole idea of, like, exchanging something with me. I like the idea of doing it like the old spy way, where you have two people walking down a busy street, and then they surreptitiously hand something off. Except both of us are in Crusader helmets, pretending not to know each other. Oh, flex glue. I mean, I would flex glue this. Flex tape the couch. That'd be fucking amazing.
I sent a mail, bro. Well, bros are usually male.
I assume you mean an email. I will check it later. I check my emails pretty regularly, actually, and DMs on Twitter. That's something that I act.
Yeah, if you.
These are the two things that I check with regularity.
Emails and Twitter is your main thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to leave you for a minute because I'm desperate for a piss.
Okay, things that have happened this week. Nothing.
No.
Fuck all.
Police.
Squat. Oh yeah, the police.
It's so random. I mean, I might need to tell the story, but still.
Yeah, the bell on the door went. He answered it, and he said, "Hello, it's the police. We're not here for you, but can you let us in?" And I was like, incredibly northern, essentially. Oh, I am sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Oh my god, this screen is so far away. The writing is tiny. Thank God the terrible is gone. He's not that bad. So sending mail doesn't mean mail pigeon. What? I know, times have changed. Oh, teaching the kids how to use a smartphone. I went, you click on the phone symbol, and then you click on grandma, and they're like, where's the phone symbol? I went, there. And they went, that's not a phone, that's a banana. And oh my god, I feel really old.
Oh, you are wearing your glasses.
I am, but it's really tiny.
Yeah, it could probably use being zoomed in. I hadn't even thought of that. There you go. Is that better?
Oh my god, it's like putting my glasses on.
Oof. Yeah. Thank you. The terrible is gone. Ah.
Notice his prostate.
And he's back.
Just notice his prostate.
Who notices prostate?
Every stream Sir has to piss at least once. Notices his prostate.
Oh, that's because I drink when I stream. Normally I don't piss for fucking ages. As soon as I have a drink in me, my body's just like, well, it's time to pee then, isn't it?
What does Mrs. Lady 6 see in Sir 6?
What do you see in me? Oh.
Big cock.
And that's it?
That's pretty much it, really. You're quite a good dancer, which is quite attractive.
Quite?
Yeah.
I'm fucking offended. I am just a good dancer, thank you very much.
And you're quite funny sometimes. And you bring me chocolate. That's about it, really.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Dance, slightly humorous, kind of good dancer, cock.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's pretty much all I need, really.
For those of you who don't know, the most offensive thing anyone ever said about me was to you. My ex-girlfriend, they were friends. I'd been with this one, and
this was before we got together.
Yeah. No, we were
before we got together, and your ex said to me,
the only good
thing about him is that he's got a massive cock. And then I went, don't tell him, because he'll get a big head about it.
You told me, and I couldn't have been more fucking offended in my life. Oh, the only good thing about me is that. Wow, you fucking asshole.
Define big.
Big enough.
Well, he won't let me measure it, but my ex let me measure his, and my ex was 6.5. And sick is significantly bigger than that, including in girth. So one of the first when we first got together and started doing stuff together, yeah.
You thought you were gonna die.
And I was like, I was there. I was jacking him off, and I was like, oh right, he's got a big cock, and they kept growing. I went, okay, stop, and then he went bigger, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
And then once it was fully erect, she pointed up into the sky and went, Gojira!
Not bad.
No, not that big. But, yeah.
But, yeah, I was very impressed.
Mine is that 6 inch or 6
Mine's 6 inch.
I don't think that's inch.
I didn't get...
I think that's...
6 foot. At 6 foot, I didn't get the unit wrong.
Japanese people invented. Yeah, my girth is bigger than 6 inches. That's a fact. Isn't that a joke in a film? He got a penis enlargement. He's now 6 inches wide.
I'm not good at measuring circumference, so that's about.
Circumference. That's
yeah,
my.
You're like that, aren't you?
My YouTube channel is So Sick, and my porn channel is Circumference.
Is that your porn name?
Why aren't the characters on screen animated?
I'm lazy. I'm not doing animation art until I actually get paid for it.
And also, I guess we could do some sort of mouth flap or head wobble thing, but who the fuck can be asked? 2 inch from the ground. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, my cock. Oh, it's only 2 inches from the ground. Boom. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Anyway, enough about cock sizes. So that's the only reason. The only good things about me is dancing. Is a dancing penis.
The main reason I told you after she told me that was because I found it fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you think like that's the best thing about him? When have you actually spent time with him?
She is / was. Maybe she's definitely still as shallow as that. She's a shallow girl.
Yeah, and the more I got to know her, the more I realised about how much of a bit of a mess she was, really.
Yeah. We actually stayed at her place for a while because we were down and outs. No, we lived with her. Her moved on to fella, and and we ended up getting kicked out by her mum because we were. For some reason, our being there was just making her life much worse, blah, blah, blah. So we were like, fine, moved straight out. And then...
It was like within a month.
Within a week.
Was it a week?
She had loads of fucking actual down and outs around.
Yeah.
Smoking all the fucking drugs. Now, I've got no problem with smoking drugs. But she had drug dealers around who brought their fucking kids.
Thing is,
and it was just really awkward.
I swear, though, it was in the first month of us moving out, she contacted either me or you and asked us to babysit. Because one of the big reasons of us being there was she can go out and do what the fuck she wants and we babysit her kid.
Yeah, we didn't mind either.
Yeah, we didn't mind doing that. But that was one of the main reasons, like, she probably liked us around. And then after that, she realised, like, she's on her own.
Well, the funny thing is, we had, like, a mobile internet router thing as well.
And my laptop.
Your laptop, our laptops, the good laptops. You know, we had stuff. We brought things into this house. And when we left, for some fucking bizarre reason, she didn't understand why we took our stuff with us. She was like, oh, you're taking the internet. Well, yes, we fucking pay for it. So she was very, very confused young lady. You know, she seems to have gotten some semblance of life together.
I like the fact that for some reason she saw as like a bad influence or a bad thing to have around. And then afterwards...
I think what she said that to her mum, but what she really meant was that we were decent people who wouldn't have put up with her having just tons of...
And also I think she didn't like the fact
dickheads.
that I was shagging her ex in her house.
Well, there is that too. But yeah, it was weird. Life is weird. Live stream animation can't be too hard. Didn't you know how NASA makes weather maps? Well, I mean, they are NASA and they have all the money in the universe, apparently.
Do I look like a science? No.
Do I look like I know how to science? I don't think so. Most people who are doing science don't wear armour. Yeah, so I don't know how that topic... Oh, it was about me.
It's always about you.
Everything's about... I mean, it's my fucking channel. It should be about me. I had someone complain once. Oh, he likes to talk about himself. Welcome to my YouTube channel, you dick. Who else am I going to fucking talk about?
Oh, if I told you you were a great gay conversion therapy, is that a compliment or an insult?
Wait, what?
What?
Where does it even say that?
Boss tuber.
Oh, if I told you were a great gay conversion therapy, is that a compliment or an insult? I would take that as an insult because I don't understand why I would change anyone's sexuality. Like, if you mean the anti-gay conversion, where that's, like, fucked up, but I guess if I'm that sexy, where I'm just making people left, right and centre just turn gay, like, I'm cool with that.
You turned me, so...
I turned you what? You were going out with a bloke. You've never been a lesbian.
No, I've never gone out with a woman.
No, so...
I find women...
You talk about you're a bisexual virgin. Like that means anything.
I find women attractive. It's just I can't imagine ever having a relationship with a woman.
Oh God, don't. They're the worst.
Because I'm a piece of shit, so why would I want to be with a piece of shit?
Oh God, I wouldn't want to date someone like me. I mean, God. In that case, you're an excellent gay conversion. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get more drink because that's important. Do you need more drink?
You're making me This is why I'm here, innit?
Mhm.
So you can go out and get drinks and go for a piss, and I have to entertain your fans.
Yeah.
Well, fans, like they actually like you.
Yeah, they're your fans.
They're here for
entertain your fans.
And they're here for sympathy.
Any-
Pity even.
Do you want more drink?
Fine.
Since I'll be up.
Fine.
Right. Be funny.
Oh, great. Yeah, I don't have a sense of humour. Alright, okay. They pay in trips to the ice wall. What? In case you guys... Oh, God, this is really hard to read. In that case, you are excellent at conversion therapy. So sick, it was established that you're handsome, famous, and good at the sex. I bought the shirt. Oh, congratulations! You are also handsome, famous, good at sex now. All you need is a t-shirt. I really want a sick mug. I have been looking into doing things like that. It's just in case... I try to keep it as reasonable price as I possibly can. Because the idea of buying a crappy t-shirt... which is going to be really thin quality and really bad, like the what do they call it now? The prints on it. The prints are really crap and they fade off and things like that. It's the reason why we chose Represent, because they had high quality, and I wanted to try and keep it as cheap as possible, because the amount of times that I want to buy a t-shirt off of someone, it's incredibly overpriced for a tiny design. It ends up being thin material, and I can't be arsed with it. Which is why, so in terms of like cups and things like that, it's a lot of them are really overpriced, like wanting $18 for a mug, which is a bit ridiculous. And just like, if I can try and find a place that does it cheaper, I would.
I mean, $18 is ridiculous, unless of course it was a sick branded one, where that would be a bargain. Really, you should be paying about $50. Does Mrs. Sick like working in your basement sweatshop? Hey, it's a ground floor level sweatshop, thank you very much.
Oh.
We don't have a basement.
I sit in a king-size bed on my own laptop, ignoring the world. And then I have someone who brings me food.
Yeah. I mean, really, if you...
There's also crippling depression with it, but that doesn't count.
A lot of people don't actually believe... like our life situation, that I do both most of the work and most of the housework.
It pisses me off. It's one of the biggest things that pisses me off is when when I say like I don't really do anything, Sick looks after me, and they're like, oh, you've got him well trained.
I was gonna say there's two things. It's either
one thing
yeah, sure, or oh, you've got him well trained.
The well trained thing annoys the fuck out of me. No, he's very supportive and he tries his best to encourage me in every way. It's just my health is crap.
Yeah.
And there's only so much that I can do. And it annoys me that people think, oh, I've got him trained in some way for doing stuff. Like, no, he loves me. There's a fucking difference.
Sickette is lazy. Not as lazy as your face, but do.
No.
That's such a rubbish. She's not lazy, she's broken. That's the best way we can put it. It's not her fault. The thing that fucking pisses me off is that when she's in a good state, she overworks herself and breaks herself again like a fucking idiot. And I get mad at her.
When I feel like I'm in a good mood, I want to do shit. I want to be productive.
Let's destroy this buddy while we have the chance.
Ugh.
And it drives me up the fucking wall. Every time I was like, okay, relax. Okay, can you hear yourself going, ow, my fucking back, every time you bend over? Why don't you stop? Just do it. I can do it for you.
You massaged my back though. It feels a bit better since then. So now I can go back to breaking it again.
Yeah, just get... But hopefully the exercise and eating right is helping.
That is the frigging story of any good man with a well-deserving wife, I can tell. If you earn it, we do it, Mrs. Sick.
Yeah.
I don't earn shit.
Well,
I don't deserve him. I don't. I know. I just.
No, that's true. That's true.
No, I honestly believe.
I am far too good for her. It's amazing.
You are. You put up with so much shit that I come out with. Like when I go on my hormonal rages and
when you go insane, yeah, that's always fun.
And Yeah, and it's like, I can't believe that you actually stick around. It's fucking bizarre to me.
Yeah, but when you're in a good mood, you're fucking amazing, so...
Yeah, but that's rare. Unless I'm drinking. It's
Exactly,
the only time... Oh, so yeah, I need to be drinking all the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly, like me. Don't know how you don't understand that, I'll be honest.
Sick. Have you considered going on my £600 life? I'm joking. You need to lose weight for that.
Oh my god. They just savaged you.
You saying I'm fat?
Yes. You'd have to lose some weight.
I am fat. I need to lose
Not
weight.
anywhere fucking near £600 though. Jesus. Like neither of... You used to think you were way fatter than you actually are.
I was
We saw this chick and she was a big girl.
The heaviest I've ever been is probably about 16 stone, whatever that translates into.
I don't think you've been anywhere near that.
No, this is before I met you.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I was about 16 stone, and then when I went into college, I
did not eat.
I moved in with my dad, who works all the time, and because I had no one to cook any food for me anymore, I basically lived off the bare minimum of whatever was in the fridge.
Yeah, that was when your family used to use you as a dumpster, basically.
Yeah, anything that was leftovers, they used to go, oh, just give it to her, it'll be fine. And they gave me loads and loads of food over and over, and I never stopped eating. Mm. And then when I moved out and lived with my dad, who worked all the time, and nobody was around to give me any food anymore, I realised I don't get hungry that often. I eat a lot, but I do not get hungry that often. And I lost loads of weight. I got down to, I think the smallest I was about 8 stone. And that was shortly after.
When you're in a good mood, you're fucking amazing. Belch. So sick, 2019.
I didn't even realise. I'm so used to you burping. But yeah, I lost loads of weight. And then I met you when I was at my smallest. Mm. And that's when, because you was a big eater, I started eating with you, and I put on weight, and then I was like a normal weight for a long time when we were together, and then I got pregnant with the kids, and they fucked me over.
Those little bastards.
Yeah, and put loads of weight back on again. And it's like looking at old pictures of myself, and I'm like, I used to think I was fat. And I'm like, look at me, I'm tiny. I am really thin and skinny there, and I thought I was fat. It's weird how your mind warps that way.
So, be honest, I will. Yes, I do a lot for my wife and kids, and again, she allows me to play video games, and since this week, make crappy tuber vids. In the end, it's worth it, right? I mean, yeah, I've been with some of my exes. They did a lot. They worked just as much as me.
I am a gold digger.
And I wasn't allowed to do half the shit that I wanted. I mean, you know, I get it. Like, relationships are about compromise, but sometimes you have to over-compromise for someone else, and they're an asshole.
You say that I'm a gold digger, but when I first met him...
I was a broke person.
He had nothing, and I gave him the means of actually making money. So
yeah. I
was the one with the money when we first met, and I helped him out.
And then I tried to stop you spending all your money.
Oh, no,
because
I'm very impulsive. I can't
when we first met, she had a good amount of savings in the bank, and she was constantly trying to spend it on me. And I'm like, no.
Wow,
just save some of it, please.
That's how much I used to weigh.
What is that?
£224. Wow.
I don't know what that means.
16 stone.
I don't know what that means either.
But that's heavy.
That's very light. Like, I haven't actually weighed myself in a while. I know that I'm under 20 stone at this point, or at least I hope I'm still under 20 stone. I mean, that's what I was going to say, is that both of us now fit into things we didn't used to fit into.
Yes, like yesterday when I went out shopping with kids.
Did you get wolf whistled?
No, I did get, like, looked at by a few guys, and they were, like, smirking at me, and, like, one of them gave me a wink, and I was like, what the fuck do you want? And I was like, why are they looking at me?
She's convinced she's not attractive because she's a fucking idiot.
But I was hot because my pants don't fit me anymore. I kept rigging them up all the time, the entire day. And then at the end of the day, I was like, oh, because these are size bigger than what I'm used to. Oh, yeah. I need new clothes.
And this is why you should have saved all those clothes I told you to save. You had so many clothes that we've thrown away because you outgrew them.
I was convinced that I wouldn't be able to fit into them again. That's why.
Well, the main issue is that you were convinced that somehow
Metal armor is slimming.
that somehow you would get to a minimum amount, and then because it was hard to go underneath that you might as well stop bothering to even try and get a pizza. Essentially,
Oh God,
that's how your brain works.
I really like pizza though.
I do. I love pizza.
In winter, because I get like the way I am, I crave things all the time.
If Mrs. Sick invests in a gold mine, doesn't that makes her sick, the gold digger? I would not fucking work there, so no.
Hey, can I buy those old pants off of you? Haha, don't use them. Unless. Oh, it's like Gamer Girl bathwater. You want Gamer Girl pants now.
Well, sick girl pants. But you have to vomit in them first.
Gosh.
So that they're nice and full of sick. Puke.
Oh God! Imagine like I'm gonna send a gift to
What's
all my
the top?
fans.
What's the top tier pizza? Well, my top tier pizza is always anything that's meat feast because I can't not have that as the pizza. But yours is disgusting.
Mine is chicken, jalapenos, with barbecue sauce and pineapple. Because I love strong flavours. I need a strong flavour to actually taste nice.
This thing literally has like squirts of barbecue. It's not a barbecue base. It's a normal pizza base.
It's barbecue sauce on top of it.
And it's the weirdest fucking thing you've ever seen.
It's really nice. It's spicy.
I've had it. I've tasted it. It's fine.
I love spicy food.
It's not a meat feast.
I love spicy food. I very rarely like savoury food because it doesn't taste of anything to me.
90% of my body mass is tea.
That is a true Brit right there.
Yeah, I'm not a true Brit. I don't like tea. Can't fucking stand it. I also don't like HB sauce.
That is the most British thing I've read all week.
Do you read a lot of British things? I've got to get to my British list, otherwise. Community is the best. I like Rick and Morty, but it's keeping Harmon from writing the movie. Oh, you mean the fucking Community show? I can't remember. Was it just called Community? You've watched it?
Yeah, I think so. I watch loads of shit though, so I can't remember. I'm not good with names.
Barbecue pizza is not a pizza. What is it then? Is it a barbecue Hawaiian chicken pizza? That's what that's called in the States. I think the one around here is called like sweet and sour pizza. I don't know.
I also like hot polo.
It's not meat feast. Who gives a fuck?
Hot polo is very similar though, except without the barbecue sauce and the pineapple.
Pineapple on pizza, yay or death sentence? Well,
what's wrong? I like pineapple. What's wrong with having pineapple
Here's the thing. At least the people who like pineapple on pizza are eating the pineapple on pizzas that are made. So they are destroying the evil. So, you can't really be too hard.
Yeah, but I eat pineapple when it's nowhere near cheese.
Play any video games like it? Yes, Shenmue 3, a lot of it.
Shenmue?
About fucking 25 hours of it. And apparently everyone's been saying, is it a joke though? No, I like the game. It's fun. I don't know why.
We've played the originals together. They're great.
Yeah, well, I played through them once with you, and then I played through them again when they did the re-release, the HD re-release, which I was so fucking happy about. And I've been playing Shenmue 3, and it's really good.
Why are you subbing to my channel? Oh, God. There's nothing on there.
Everybody go sub to her channel.
Oh, I don't want 60 emails.
Thing is, you're going to be working soon.
Well, eventually, when my computer's up and running.
Well, I mean, your computer currently functions.
Well,
I got it working, like, this morning.
Like, what I'm wanting to do is do things on, like, history, philosophy, and...
Talking about how amazing I am.
There's a whole section dedicated to that. Like, I want to do, like, history of, one of the
Dreamcast. You had it on Dreamcast.
One of the things that we're thinking of doing is doing, like, history of, alternative medicine and things like that, and history of, like like historical figures from the past that may have been involved in anything like that, but also like things to do with philosophy and how people, you know, like psychologically get into these types of situations. I don't know. I'm trying to link it a little bit to Six Channel so it makes sense, but also do my own stuff. It's just things that I mainly just want to do stuff that I'm interested in, because I've tried doing other channels before, and it's a case of I need to do something that is like always my core interests. If I try and do some stuff that is out of my field of view type of thing, all it does is end up making me get bored, because I get bored really fucking easily, so I need a good variety of something. Which is why I think if I just stick to things that I'm interested in, it might actually work out a bit better. Don't subscribe because emails. I don't want notifications. I don't like people paying attention to me. So see, I will have done so already. Can I shill a stream for a fellow tuber on Baldy Cat's channel, please? More important than shilling my own channel at the moment. God, I can barely read this. Is my glasses dirty or something?
I will.
They are
probably
dirty.
Done so already. Can I shill a stream for a fellow tuber on Baldy Cat's channel, please? More important than shilling my own channel. I mean, if you want to shill someone, shill them away. I don't care. Collab with Shadiversity. I have no idea who that is. Mrs. Sick is getting stuff. Is it presents? Did you get me a Switch? Oh no, that's just.
I have a glasses cleaner.
It's just
Do
a
you want
glass.
to clean your glasses?
Oh my god. All I want for Christmas is a Switch. Switch, baby. Keep asking the kids. Oh my god, it's brilliant. The same day, at the same moment, the kids got a Christmas card from their great grandmother, and I got a Christmas card from my grandmother. So their other great grandmother. Basically, your grandmother sent the kids a Christmas card, and my grandmother sent me the family a Christmas card. Your grandmother gave you and the kids 20 quid a piece.
Yeah.
And mine gave us nothing.
And you were shaking the card going,
like, where is it? And we're not cardy people, so it feels doubly pointless when you get a card and there's not at least like a fiver in it. Maybe it sounds a bit entitled, but I'm like, I just don't care.
I don't mind getting a card if there's more than just to you from me, and that's all that's in the card.
If it has a sentiment in it, but this literally has to Sick, Mrs. Sick. Obviously it doesn't say that. My grandmother doesn't call me that, but to Sick, Mrs. Sick, and girls. A printed message, which is just generic as all fuck, with lots of love, Nan and Grandad. And I'm like, well, that's fucking worth the effort, isn't it? You know.
And it probably took like a week to get here.
Matt, I don't know. I mean, she made it, so that's quite nice, but she makes all her cards because she's cheap.
The best part of our kid is you could buy toys and play with. Speaking of that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
The money that they got from the Christmas card.
They bought
from my grandma.
This fucking insane flippy car.
We went out shopping yesterday, and they were playing with this like car that it's a remote control car, and you can flip it over and stuff.
It doesn't just flip, like the whole sets of wheels flip over as well. So it's got like 3 different sections. And the kids were obsessed with it.
Out of everything they saw in the shops that we looked at, it was the only thing that kept their interest for like 20 minutes. I was walking around looking at everything that was going on, checking it out, all the prices and stuff, and they just happily played that with 20 minutes and bothered no one. And I was like, oh, right. I asked them, well, it is your Christmas money. Would you like to get this? And they said, yeah, we really like it. I went, Daddy would too. And I'm like, all right, okay, then. I had to phone you up to make sure he was all right. And then he was, yeah. And it's like, just go get him it.
So you asked for a Quest, but you instead upgraded to an Xbox One X. I think you missed out there. The Quest is fucking awesome. I'm assuming you mean Oculus Quest. The thing about the Xbox One X is it's fine, but as far as I'm concerned, although I am quote unquote PC master race and I do like having the nicer graphics, I am more concerned with being able to play the games, and the Xbox One still plays all the same games. But the Quest would be like a new experience, and with the whole Oculus Link coming out, you've got yourself there a full-on PC VR headset in the waiting as soon as they get a decent length cable going on. My Oculus Rift, we've had it for less than a year, so it's still in warranty, and it's been pissing about recently. Actually, it's been pissing about for months, but I've sort of put up with it, and then I realised recently, why don't I just tell them that it's been fucking me about, and either I'll get it replaced and fixed, or I might get upgraded. And so I'm considering doing that. But what would you play if you had a Switch? The first thing I would play is probably Mario Odyssey, because I wanted to play that for ages.
You played all the Mario games, haven't you?
Probably.
Yeah, because you're always playing the new ones that came out, like Galaxy and the paper one and stuff like that, and you play them all the time.
I haven't played all the Mario RPG games, but most of those are on the 3DS and the DS, and I just didn't have them at that point.
I just can't afford to build a PC gaming half as good as the X.
Well, with the Quest, for the time being, if we're talking about having a PC VR, the Oculus Quest doesn't need a PC. It just needs... I think you need a phone to get it up and running, but that's it.
And also, if you're wanting to look for a relatively cheap PC, Sick is quite good at speccing things up.
Yeah, you can spec a PC. If you are willing to buy things second hand, you can spec a more powerful PC than an Xbox One X. Quite handily, actually. Especially some of the AMD gear is really good these days. That's one of the things. Part of Mrs. Six's new build of a PC involves... We decided that it didn't make sense for... We could either buy her similar or less powerful stuff than me, and that didn't really make any sense since I could get a big upgrade for my PC and just give her my parts for only a few pounds more. So that's what we went with. I ended up with...
Spec, not spank.
Spink.
Spank me, baby.
Spec. Specification. So I've got an 8-core, 16-thread monster fucking PC, and who's stupider, Wootards or console fanboys? I think any kind of fanboy, and I think people who...
I don't know, the sentiment is both on the same level though. It's like the total dedication to one thing.
Build a red PC, you'll be fine. Do you mean have a PC that is literally red and it is faster because it's red?
So,
like cars.
Someone said before, are you concerned that there is no real standard with VR though?
Not hugely. There is a standard with VR. It's Steam, really, in theory. Because Oculus works with Steam. Obviously, Vive and Index. I mean, Index is literally owned by Valve. But Vive works with Steam. And even the Microsoft thing works with Steam. Now, obviously, they have slightly varying technologies, but everything is just going to work with Steam, so they all base it on Steam VR. Steam VR is the standard for VR, and it's pretty good. At some point, they're going to become standardized like monitors, I think, and there's probably going to be a point where everybody just fucking has one.
Ooh, who's that? He's quite attractive.
Is it me?
I don't know, someone called Chris Davis.
Is that someone who's
I
subbed
don't
to
know,
you?
he just not subbed to me on Twitter.
It just starts, oh, he's attractive.
He's quite attractive.
I mean, I can't say that's generally my standard for people following me on social media, but, whatever. I work in IT, so I have the skill, but I don't have the time. But I'm between jobs at the moment, so I have the time, but I don't have the funds. I mean, if you have zero funds, then yeah.
Yeah, don't bother.
But if you have the funds to get an Xbox One X, then you probably have the funds to build a better PC. I love my home-built ancient turd of a PC that will run Call of Duty Modern Warfare at 4K 60 FPS and RDR2 at 4K at near ultra graphics. I mean, then it's not an ancient turd. I mean, what have you got in it? I mean, RDR2 4K at near ultra is completely insane because unless you've stuffed two RTX 2080 Ti's in that game is fucking future-proofed to some fucking degree. Although having games run at having Call of Duty games run on such a fucking old engine, they are a little bit easy to run, but they need to be because they are still one of the most popular franchises on the planet. Is your Steam name something you keep private? Just wondered. No, it's just so sick, easy peasy. Because my PC I got from my cousin, AMD Score 8 core. I thought I said Score. AMD 8 core, 8 gig DDR. Right, if that's an AMD 8 core, then that's a bulldozer or one of those types one. Not great chips.
Is everyone giving their specs out now?
Oh, I love it. I love reading that. You got an RTX 2070, so
A true test for a PC. Minecraft more than 6 chunks.
yeah. I mean, if you're running what RDR? Did you say 60? Because I mean, doubt on an RTX 2070, but you could probably get it 30 running on Ultra at 4K, or at reasonably high settings. It all depends. I mean, I've got a 1080 and it runs pretty well.
Yeah, Six likes Terraria. It's one of his favourite games.
Terraria is one. Wait, do you play Terraria? If so, can I play with you on Steam? I haven't played Terraria in a long time, but occasionally I get the urge to set up a server and just play it with reasonable regularity. Usually when they do one of their massive updates.
Sorry, quick stick.
Why do some Southerners sound like their mouth is full of peanuts?
I know, right?
What?
No, I mean the tops. That's what it means.
Oh no. What's the fucking
Cotton wool in your mouth.
Yeah. A 1060, yummy. Yeah. If you want to know, I have a 2070, an R7 2070X. Is it R7? Ryzen 7. There we go. 2700X and a GTX 1080 with like 16 gig of RAM, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it must be that. It was our Ruggerber RAM, but that RAM fucking doesn't work on my motherboard, and even if I fuck about with the timings, but it did work on your motherboard, thank fuck.
Eventually.
So I didn't have to send it back. Well, that was a different issue. But, yeah, it's a pretty decent rig. I am thinking about upgrading the graphics card at some point, and maybe putting my current one in my VR rig. My VR rig runs a GTX 980, and Mrs. Six PC runs a...
Something, because I don't do gibberish speak.
Runs a GTX 970, which is my old card.
Oh, they're wanting part 2 of the banana video.
Part 2 of banana video, I'm considering doing that as either a before or after New Year thing.
So now or later thing.
Yeah, but it won't be. I have something else planned for just before Christmas, which may or may not involve a musical number. You want Vega 56? I want an RTX card. Because I do quite like the ray tracing stuff. Any fetishes you want to experience in VR? I have a couple myself.
You've already tried stuff out.
I've already tried
Does it do 'cause
VR porn,
you're like,
and
oh,
I have been the opposite sex in it, and it is odd. That's the only way I can put it. It's weird.
It's like, this is weird.
This is weird. Fat. Weird. Weirdest wank I've ever had. Apparently there are vajayjay attachments for VR porn. It hadn't even occurred to me. I haven't actually done VR porn since I had a phone VR set, because I cannot get it, for the life of me, I cannot get it to work on my Oculus Rift. It's kind of upsetting in that way.
Oh no, you don't get your porn. Oh, poor you.
No. Honestly, it's interesting, but it's mostly just weird.
Can't you just be normal and watch porn up like I do?
You watch porn?
Yeah.
Really?
Not that often, but I do.
No, I just watch porn on my
No,
phone.
I have a really high sex drive, so it doesn't take much to make me do all.
No, I usually watch porn on my phone when I'm having a big shit.
Judging.
Make me poo. Right. I actually noticed that we are nearly out of time. It's been a fun, weird stream. But, yeah. We're back to the hour thing. I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, but you did a couple of hours last week. Yes, we were drunk. And more importantly, we need to keep focused on a local website so we can get your fucking case, because we have to pre-order the gun.
Yeah.
And everybody says they really like it, and we are genuinely concerned that... See, that's the thing. People are like, oh, don't pre-order anything ever. Yeah, if it's digital, don't pre-order games. For fuck's sake, that's stupid. If you want her to say that, then quick, pay. If fucking words, I can't remember how to word. Yeah, if it's a piece of hardware, pre-ordering things actually makes sense. And I'm not even going to mention it. Ooh, that's just a sexy sounding. Until you have a 2070 Ti, upgrade your fucking graphics, dude. What? Unless, of course, I guess if you need a 3800X for, you probably work on it, don't you bastard? Anyway, yeah. So this time next week, hopefully, she'll have a
fancy new case.
You won't have the case until, like, I think it comes out on the 20th. I don't know. I
thought it came out on the 16th.
Last game at Battlefield 4 Premium. That was the last game I pre-ordered. I have pre-ordered other games, but only if I can get the pre-order for way cheaper than anywhere else. Then it's fine. If you can get it really cheap by pre-ordering it, then that's probably okay. You know, if you get a discount on it, do that. I'm always drunk. That's my secret. I'm like the Hulk, but for alcohol.
Like Bender.
I'm the alcohol. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock, so I'm going to say goodbye. Yeah, video's out, so if you haven't watched it already, go and fucking watch it. What's wrong with you? If you have watched it, go watch it again and then share it. I put in all sorts of places that you should tag your stupid atheist friends in it. I'm not joking. Tag all your atheist friends in it. Or tag various atheist YouTubers in it. Because they need to know how stupid they are and how dumb they be doing. You know, and also I want it to spread about, because why the fuck wouldn't I? I'm a YouTuber. I need views, man. They're the only thing that let me come.
Oh, fuck it, gravy.
Bye!